Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 1. Now, as you know, I have reviewed issue 0, so I'm gonna be doing issue 1. Now, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Turtles is mostly, like, random adventures and jokes and that. So the cover you have the Turtles and also April and that getting into action, while you have the villain, Baron Draxus, looking on. So it starts off with a guy trying to sell an old man a fake rabbit saying, "No, that won't simply do. My niece has her heart set on something more exotic than a rabbit." "Well, then you're in luck. My man, this is actually a rare free-horned jackalope from the finest corners of the world." And you can tell the old man doesn't buy it. He sees two creatures saying, "You sure about this?"
"Absolutely! You wouldn't believe what I've found in these things humans bury little the pudding cups."
And so he sees this as a kind of marketing attempt to try and get these creatures. And rather than questioning what they are, or, not trying to go or move away from that kind of portal, he goes in and sees the kind of mystic mutant world saying, "Whoa, buh. Just whoa." And rather than taking pictures or anything to prove a point, we see the turtles also at the sewers and trying to stop Donatello from flying around with his invention, saying, "Well, I don't exactly got him so much as I can kind of see him when I squint." So we see April and that deciding to use their mystic powers, and he's like, "I'm calling it Chaos Jitsu." It's like, "You guys, you aren't even aiming. Aiming's for suckers." And so they knock down Donatello, with Leonardo saying, "Let's all agree right now that I totally did that on purpose." And so you've got Baron Draxus saying, "They're out there. The turtle's my finest creation." So he decides to send a different opponent and sees the kind of hipster like pet shop owner saying,
He followed us home."
"Explain quickly." And so he tries to sell off the creatures without questioning anything about this. So he sends out a new Skeeto at him. Now, like I've said, the Skeetos are the comic book version, or the show's version to the mutagen. So he ends up getting mutated. And meanwhile, the others decide to go get pizza, but they realise to their shock the whole area has been turned into a hipster utopia. Now, I never understood hipster culture. I don't know what it is, but it kind of seems like people really are seeming into it. Like, "That's right, the area used to be known for its pizza. Now it's a terrifying wasteland of fashion and sweet beards." And we see April trying to say, "Yeah, we get it, Mike. There are hipsters everywhere, but there still might be some decent grub in the part of town. No, seriously." And we see the pet shop owner now as a mutant bunny. Now, personally, I wouldn't have called him Man Bun. I would have called him Hokum from the character from that story nursery rhyme story back in the TMNT 80s cartoon. Would have made more sense than Man Bun. It sounds like some sort of food product. He's like, "Attention, mystery mutants, like your bros, I'm making a ruckus here. Feel free to confront me at your earliest convenience. It's a trap to lure us out, like we think this through." And so we see the turtles getting in action. We see Man Bun seeing them as potential money buyers, and he's like, "I haven't experienced the turtles to arrive so soon. Perhaps I've underestimated them." And so what's actually interesting, you've got Alberto. Now, if you have watched the episode, there is an episode where April works there for a time, and the turtles had in to help. It was meant to be kind of like Chuck E. Cheese and all that. It's like, "Nice try. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Perhaps not. And so they go in without any proper check-in, because rabbits can use their surroundings in that, if you watch Peter Rabbit. So he tries knocking them down. Well, trying to use their attacks, they decide to use their mystic abilities and knock down Man Bun. Personally, just call him Hokum. So they just as they're about to, take him down, Donnie ends up using his laser gun blast, ends up hitting one of Baron Draxmus's demons, and he says, that was almost informative. Almost. Come on, we're leaving. I think you need to lie down. So Donnie pretty much thinks that he still needs to work on some stuff. So meanwhile, they decide, to go get some food. We see Man Bun saying, panicking that, just as he thinks he's talking about Draxmus, it's unknown who this person is. So the ending just leaves off as the turtles wondering what that sound was, and them going out for more adventures and pizza. And then the next issue is that hippopotamus mutant, and the turtles pretty much trying to escape. Yeah, so this was the first issue. I would say it's not too bad. I feel like the story comes off too quick, and I think the problem with having a villain named Man Bun, you could have named him Hokum from the 1987 TMNT cartoon. So the issue, not too bad, so it deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.